Professor Melly Mail, we are here. We are back. We are in the lab. We are in the mail room. I see the mail room is already sorting their mail. Get out the junk mail, y'all, because we going in tonight. We are going in. Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman. You know the vibe. Be sure to click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. So when that dope content hit, it'll feel like the first and the 15th. Go ahead and drop a comment down below, man. You know I'll tap back in with you. How you guys are doing out there? Johnny Sullivan, you always on deck. Always. Marlena Williams, hello. It's Wisdom Wednesday. It is Wisdom Wednesday. And what is the wisdom today? Today is, man, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. And today we got to just reflect on what our purposes is, as individuals. So this is what I want to say to Damu and Kiwe. Our social and nonverbal communication is to be committed to something that has been so destructive and has laid a devastating path for our people. It just, we got to some point recognize that we cannot continue on this path. When I say non that nonverbal communication, is that I don't remember anybody growing up and saying, "Hey, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a Damu. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a Kiwe." I don't recall anybody ever saying that. So that is a nonverbal commitment. It just is. It's a nonverbal communication. It's just something that you just grow up in and it's automatically, I guess you feel like you should be a part of. So here's what we got to do. We got to align with our sole purpose and our truth. We got to align ourselves with our sole purposes and our truth. All that you are is a result of what you think. You want to correct your life? You got to correct your thinking. And that's just the way that is. That's the wisdom right there. That is the wisdom right there. And hopefully we got a guest coming in today. And hopefully she steps in pretty soon. Yeah, it's a special guest, man. Michelle, how are you doing? Yeshua Muhammad. Lisa Jackson, how you guys doing today? Good to see you guys here in the mail room. The mail room goons are on deck, kicking out all that junk mail, taking all the bills, and letting that dope content hit. Mike Marks, what's good with you? What's good with you? Power and peace to everyone today. Yeshua Muhammad, man. Power and peace to you, man. How was your week, man? Did you guys enjoy that head honcho, man? What did you guys think about head honcho? Monique Monk, how are you today? What did you guys think about that head honcho, man? I got to go back and do some more with head honcho. You know, I think head honcho gives a just give a whole nother volume. This guy has an encyclopedia. He's a walking encyclopedia when it comes to this, this life and what we would know as Damu or Kiwe. He's been there from day one, and when he speaks, man, he is really just something you want to hang on to, man. Never be careless. You're right. Never be. Head Honcho was dope. Yeah, he was, man. Let's see where the guest is at. She hasn't not yet popped in. Well, let me tell you who the guest is first and foremost. The guest is going to be Nancy. Nancy is my homegirl. She is actually Primo Pete's sister, and she also was a very good friend with the homegirl Shabo. Shabo is the person I dropped in the community with the picture. She's always holding the pump. There she is. Uh, ah, let's see. Guess. Okay, here we go. And there you go. What's up, Nancy?
What's up, Melly?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Good, man. Everybody has been waiting on you because, I think it's so important that we have you on, Nancy, because for so many reasons, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people think that our neighborhood is really just made up of necessarily black people, but there's both. There's brown and black people, and we have such a love for one another and a passion for each other in our neighborhood that people, I think they miss that point. You know what I mean? Because whether it's from your family, from Roberta and them family, you know what I mean, from Dopey and Poncho Nim, Jap Nim, and then we go down to the twins, White Boy and Relo and Gus and all them dudes, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
then don't mention Juju family with all his sisters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just one big old melting pot, man. But
Yeah.
so today we want to talk about my guy. And you don't like that name, but some people call him Pistol B. But we all know him as what? What we know him as, Nancy? Let me see. Can you say
No, Pete.
it? Primo P. So let's get to it, Nancy. What is it like growing up with Pete? You know what I mean? Just give us a day to day what it would be like growing up with Pete. Because I
Um,
know it from my perspective, but I want to hear it from yours.
my big, like a big brother. I mean, he was your protector, but also was like a bully to you, like basic. Not like a bully, but like tell you what to do. You,
Uh-huh.
but he'll
Because you
protect
was his sister. You was his little
you.
sister.
I know. It was just I don't know, but like growing up, it was just I had a big brother, and it was just I mean, it's like really hard to talk about it, but it was just like wonderful, like memories. He was just older than me, and he protected me because I was the littlest one. I was the youngest one out of everybody. And once I started to get
Right.
older, he didn't want me to go in the streets and hang out and everything. But that's what I seen, and that's what I chose to do. But like I said, he used to get on me, especially when my mom used to tell him to go get her, go see where she at, or this. I could just be two houses down, and he like on me like he my dad or something, ready to take off on me. I mean, it was just like that. Or if I see him, I'll hide. Oh, that's my brother. He don't care. He gonna whip my ass and everybody else that's with me. It was just, I mean, he was just a big brother, and that's something that I miss. I wish I had him now that I could call on him for anything. You
Oh
know.
yeah, the whole neighborhood missed Pete. But what a lot of people don't know, Pete was really like a gatekeeper because there was things that Turtle trusted Pete with that he didn't trust nobody else with. You know what I mean? Because Pete had the dynamic where he spoke Spanish, okay,
Mhm.
and if Turtle entrusted gave him a no matter how much money or how much work he gave him, Pete would go hide that stuff. Probably then they hide it from himself. He hide it so good, but
Right.
whether it's a goddamn it or whatever it was, you know what I mean. He took really good care of it, and he was true in and out. You know what I mean? And I'm reflecting back to the moment when we took that picture in the back house. It's me, Turtle, Pete, Bus, Big Bus,
the famous
Gertrude
picture,
Montana,
the famous
huh?
black and white picture, huh?
The famous block picture. You know what I mean? And that picture, that picture right there, Nancy. I wish I had it in its full context because it
Right.
speaks volumes where you can just see how our faces was at the time we were, that film or that picture, that photo was being taken. And Pete, man, he's standing up there with his little 38 or 25,
Right.
doing his thing, you know what I mean? But man, there was never a dull moment with us, And let's see, there was Rick, Rat, Pete, Bus, Twin, Turtle, myself, and then there was Scrunchy. You better watch out.
Yeah, better watch
Everybody
out.
refer to him. You better watch out. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, but again, there's not enough to say we could say about Pete and his love for his family, his love for his homies, and just to add more to it. So when Pete used to get on you, how did you make you feel though, Nancy? Because you was trying to be with the homies too now.
How did he make me embarrassed? I was embarrassed because he don't care. He would have took off on me, like embarrass me. That's embarrassing. Because I'm thinking like I'm grown, but I'm still a teenager. And he just
Uh-huh.
for him to come and just embarrass you, just put you on blast. Yeah, that's embarrassing. So I hide and then try to make it home before he see me or something. I didn't want him to embarrass me. That's embarrassing.
So what was you thinking when you took that picture? You had the picture with that little Crip sign.
Yep. I didn't care. I seen him do it behind my parents' head,
What
so
up, what
I'm
up,
like, okay,
Flex?
I'm gonna do it too. I was just looking up to him.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah,
Like
Flex, we finna talk about Shabo too.
at that time, I didn't see like nothing wrong with it. You know, like people see, it was more like a family thing. So it was like I would I looked up to him. I'm not saying it was right for me to do it, but I seen him do it, so I probably wanted to, oh, I'm gonna do it too. I
Uh-huh,
mean,
uh-huh.
that didn't mean, oh, I
So
wanted to just be a full-fledged gang member. I just seen my brother doing it. So
yeah, but I think at some point, Nancy, you went on and accepted the full fledged because I mean, I'm just reflecting back with you and the homegirls how y'all used to carry it, you know what I mean? Whether you,
right.
Lanice, Shabo, Ishbo, you know what I mean? And we're gonna
Hmm.
talk about Shabo as well, you know what I mean? Because she was instrumental and you know what I mean, in holding up the homegirls and Big Riri and Big Sankista, you know what I mean? These was some big girls and they
Right.
they didn't play no games, so but as to Pete, at what point did you realize that Pete was like really, really about his cripping?
At what point? I think I realized it early on, like I'm gonna just say when he would hang out and not even come home no more, and my mom would be
Right,
on him.
right, right. So what were
And
some of the things that were said to him when they were on him?
like he better, like you'll tell your kids, I don't want you out there. You better come in there, and he'll come in, and she'll hide his clothes so he won't get dressed and change and leave. And he'll still end up grabbing it, go in the bathroom and
Right
change.
on, G. Lou.
And then he'll lock the bathroom door, and she like at the door. And when she finally get it open, he done left out the window. And you won't see him for
Was
two
he
or 3
naked?
days. And
Was he
no,
naked?
he managed to snatch some clothes and get dressed real quick and get on through the window. And she'll be
Uh huh.
mad,
Uh huh.
but what can
Uh
she do?
huh.
He
So
can block the
everybody, I see the people already know. They know your name. They know you by giggles, and you know, I mean, we know that's your name, but we still like to prefer refer to you as Nancy, but because that's what we
Yeah.
know. But Giggles
Mhm.
is her name, true enough. But how did you get the name Giggles? Let's ask that question.
I guess because I laugh a lot. I smile a lot and I laugh a lot. Maybe when I'm
Uh huh.
nervous, everything is like I laugh about it. It's not
Uh
meaning
huh.
that it's funny or anything, but that's just like, when you get nervous to just throw something off, like uncomfortable, I laugh.
Right. 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 Cool. Cool. That's interesting though, because you always have kept a smiley and a nice disposition as a young lady. You know what I mean? Even though you was about that life too. You know what I mean? And it's just interesting when I think about it in its full context. So let's talk about Shabo too. We're gonna go a little bit back and forth. Let's get Shabo in there. So what year or can you remember the year that you really got to hanging with Shabo?
I'm gonna say when I got to hanging with her, I was already a teenager. But as far as
Uh-huh.
knowing her, I've been knowing her since we basically moved on roads.
And what
So
year was that?
I believe it was 79.
Okay, 79. Okay. And
So she
and what was
knew,
that like?
well, she knew my older sisters and like my brother because her and my brother like the same age. And I was
Her and
little, but
Pete?
yeah, but I was little and I was still around, you know, all of them. Well, not the
right
almost
on
the same.
rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
around, but
So
as to a teenager already.
so what age would they both be right now?
My brother. I knew you was gonna ask that too. She just turned 51 on the 29th.
Okay.
On the 20.
So they both would be 51 then.
No, I think he's like 253, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken. He
so
just
he
turned
so
53
Pete
or 50.
okay, so Pete got her about a
50,
couple of
yeah.
years.
Mhm. Yes.
That little section of Rose Street,
Was
explain to
off the
people
hook.
so give us a picture of that section of Rose Street right there, because that it was hot right there. Because you had, let's see,
Mhm.
you had JB right there in the cul-de-sac, right?
Mhm.
Johnny
Yeah,
Briscoe, and then
yeah. Scooty and Keybo, rest in
Kilowatt,
peace.
yeah,
Yeah. Then you had Kite, Rab, you had Big Bam, rest
Roberta,
in peace.
yeah, Big Bam,
Roberta, yeah. Then who stayed over there in the stall, and then you had Hub and Sag and Jobo and H and
right,
H. You
right,
had Shabo across the street, D Dog. Um,
right.
who else was over there? Tanika, rest in peace.
Tamika,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
you had there was a lot of people on that street. Mark.
And then you had Wolf.
That was the spot. That was the spot.
Wolf Wolf House was where everybody hung out at
That
Wolf's
was the
house,
spot.
you know.
That was the spot right there. That's the
Wolf House
hangout.
was like a 24-hour in and out.
Yep, the spot. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember that time. Then not only did you have Dwight Jenkins and all them in there as well, Donald Hooper and Bitter Dog Wallace, all those guys was right there. So yeah, it was like it was always going something going on. I remember like one of the
Yeah.
first times I'm right there. That's when Bebop was living on there. Bebop and 80 Gangster. 80 Gangster.
Mhm.
This was like maybe yeah, right at 80. So you guys were down there then. So
Mhm.
we standing right there, and somebody come through one night, and I don't know what was in their mind or what they thinking was about at that point, but they was able to get off one shot. That was and boy, I mean, it sounded like Beirut, right? You know what I mean? And they made it down to buy where you guys out, and the car they was in just clunked out, and it
Damn.
looked like somebody had cut the lights on. How you see roaches scattering? That's how much
Right.
they was getting out of that car trying to get somewhere. But it was
Trying
just
to
too
get
funny
on,
back
huh?
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that picture that we got that I got of Shabo
Mhm.
over there in taken to JB's garage.
It was that picture. I think they took it next door to my house.
You think it took it next door to your house?
It was next door to my house. That's the garage next door to my house. My neighbor Laverne lived there in that house. And I believe it was for a magazine. I'm not sure. Some type of magazine. But that's where those pictures were taken.
Wow. I thought that was actually in JB's garage, but okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right next.
cause I
Yeah.
remember Little was in there.
Mhm.
I think Little, let's see, Shabo, and I think JB was there too, if I'm not mistaken. I
I
know it was
think
like three.
it was Shabo. I don't know if you remember um uh, the little young dude they called himself Tiwi Nitra and them brother.
Yeah, yeah.
It was him, and I believe I don't know, but I know it was him and Shabo and somebody else. But it was all
Okay.
like young, yeah. Well, they was
So
young
let me
then.
ask you this. So what do you miss most about those times? I mean, I know you miss Shabo and of course you miss Pete, but what else do you miss? Because Rose Street was like for the longest what you knew, you know what I mean? And then eventually you moved away and and how does that when you reflect back, how does that have an impact on you at all?
Yeah, it has an impact on me. I mean, it was different. I don't know, it was more, I feel like it was more united than we hung out more. Like
Uh-huh.
it was always you walk out the house and it's something to do. Like you don't gotta go nowhere. It's like right there. You know what I'm saying? And
Uh-huh.
miss I just miss those days. It's nothing like it was back then. It's like
Right,
everything is
right.
different. Everything is not like it was. I mean, it was just different. It was different. Maybe the camaraderie, or I don't know. It just felt different. I mean, it was just different. You come out your house and it's something to do. You don't gotta go nowhere. It's just always there. It was just there. I walk out my
Right.
door and it's just there next door. Or
It
I
was
could go
always
5
popping,
minutes and it was Wolf House. Or I could go across the street to Scooty and them spot. Or it was just there, and it's not like that no more.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
it changed. This changed from when I was growing up. It's changed a lot.
So you YMCA Wilson Park, yeah, Dwayne, it's right across the street from where she lived. He's talking about the YM English Square, the VFW, all that. What about those times at the VFW? Can you reflect on that a little bit? Because I mean, because we used to be up in the VFW, like, whoa,
What they used to call the VFW, the Regal Beagle. Like on
yeah,
Three's Company. We going to the Regal Beagle. Big Jack used to be like, "Y'all going to the Regal Beagle?" Yeah, we up in there. It used to be on. It used to be on. We used to have fun, and it used to be fights afterwards. Don't get me wrong. It been a couple of them, but we used to have fun, and that was like every Friday.
every Friday. I tell you one thing, I
I
remember,
wasn't even I wasn't even old enough to get in, and I used to get in. So
yeah, what I recall about the VFW is that you know, often cats would mistakenly make the mistake of getting that job one of the homegirls wrong, and we wind up turning it upside down based on you know what I mean? Because I don't know where some of those people were coming from, but they would find out real quick where they were at,
not over
and
here. Yeah.
and it'd be like a few dudes holding the bad end of a stick
Right.
afterwards, you know. So, when the last time, Big Pep, yeah, Big Pep, when the last time you talked to Lanice? I got to get Lanice on here too.
Ooh, I haven't talked to Lanice in a while. Like messages as in text, yeah. I mean, everybody like basically living their lives, like got kids, her kids, her son play football and stuff. So everybody like kind of busy with their lives, like, you know. But
Yeah, the whale room is open.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Nancy. But I'm gonna reach out to her because we call it what we call her. Tell her what we call her though,
The beast.
and why we call Lanice the Beast.
Cause she used to be whooping on them bitches' asses. The beast, she like the beast. Don't call the beast. Everybody know why they call her the beast. Cause she used to be a
Right,
beast with
right.
the hands. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Probably had some. I probably had the top 10 homegirls living right there in Santana. I'm talking about of all of Compton. I'm talking about far as hands,
Yeah.
man.
Hmm.
Salute to the chat, man. What's up, Big Dale? Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna try to get the beast on here and see what she got to say about it. You know what I mean? And
Right.
Shabo had man,
Yeah.
because everybody's always asking me about that picture. Her holding that pump shotgun. You know what I mean? What was her mindset, or was her temperament? She was
Now
just like one of the homies. I
she
mean,
was
she
like
had
one
the
of the
same
homies.
whatever
Right.
that black rag was. That's what she was.
Right. She was true to it because she was like the homeboy. She wasn't even it's just she was a female, but she was basically like a homeboy. Like that's the
Right,
homeboy, you know? Used to dress like that and everything. She just recently started dressing more girly, like when she got older. But she
right,
was like,
right, 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 right. Yeah. When she was with the homies, she had the khakis, the Pendleton,
right,
the
the
black rag, and all that.
bad.
Yeah, the guest of the night is Miss Giggles, Primo Pete's sister. Some of you guys like to refer to him as Pistol Pete. I don't know where they get that from. Where they get that from, Nancy?
I don't know. Probably because that gun on that picture with a
Right,
pistol.
right. That is what it is. That's what I think it is too.
Right. That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Right. So, where's your husband at?
Oh, he in there with my grandson.
Nancy married in the hood, y'all. Keep it. She kept it a band. She kept it 1,000. She's with the homie Drag Bastard,
Yes, sir.
aka Shaq.
Right. Spring Street, huh?
Spring. And he'll tell you in a minute. 1,600.
Yeah.
1,600. So, how many grandbabies you got now, Nancy?
Got two boys.
Two. How many kids Gigi got? One or
One. That's the one that just he took in there. Yeah, she only got one. He'll be two next month.
right, right. So where's Gigi now?
She's here.
Is she still bad? Tell her I'm a whoop her.
Yeah, she's still bad. Nah, she growing a little bit. She putting her thinking cap on, you know.
That's
Everything
good. That's good. That's
everything gonna
good.
always be the reaction, you know. She's still
Right,
young, but you know, you just gotta talk to her and let her know, that you don't gotta react to everything, you know.
right, right. Well, sure, Nancy. I don't want to keep you. I know you probably got other things to do. So if you got to bounce, you can bounce. If not, you can hang on out and we can take the ride.
What else you want to talk? That's all you want to talk about. I mean, you
No,
know,
I'm willing. I'm open to let you talk about whatever you choose to talk about.
you are not for real. No, well, you said you wanted to talk about Shabo, and
Okay.
she's missed a whole bunch. Shabo would call me every day, every morning, every day. That was like basically my word lady. She called me with the word, like let me know what's cracking in the world, what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
Um, and she just turned 51 on the 29th. She just made 2 years that she passed away on the 19th, and fortunately, that's the day her mother passed away. This last October the 19th. 2 years later. So, it's hard. For her kids, her grandkids. I know they miss her a lot because I know people like us, we miss her. We miss her. It's just unbelievable sometimes when you lose someone, you don't think that it would happen to them, but like it can happen to anybody. We
Right.
never know when our day is gonna come. So we just gotta
And
be
by the way,
blessed.
for those in the chat room, she died of natural causes. She actually had a heart problems, right?
Yes, yes,
And she didn't, she didn't die from, yeah, but she was our, you know what I mean? If we had to compare her to somebody, she was our Black Connie from Tanner. She was the
right,
Black Connie of Santana, but she
right,
was Shabo,
right.
totally two
You
different people, but I just want to give y'all
So
something to that's her.
yeah.
See, that's when she started, you know what I mean, dressing up like a girl and
Yeah.
stuff and not necessarily, you know.
More like a girl. Well, yeah, because she been to prison, and I remember one time she had a G ride, a
Uh-huh.
raggedy G ride, and I got in it with it. We rolling though, and she got Buddha Nick in it from the south. We rolling though. We went basically like to like South Park, and we was like chilling because Buddha Nick stayed on that side, and then
Uh-huh.
all of a sudden, here come Police Raymond, Raymond of Compton PD, and
Right.
he get up on us and he just ran it, took her to jail. So he let me and Buddha Nick go, but that's when she had her baby. Her daughter was like 6 months old. So I had to carry her all the way back to the neighborhood from over there. That was a long walk. And that's when
Right.
Shabo went to prison. And once she got out, she did her time in and out of prison and jail and whatever. Once she got out, I'm happy to say she did get her life back on track and together.
Is that
And
when she was with Slowpoke?
yeah, probably was, or a little before. It was before because she was with her daughter's father.
Okay.
And I believe he was from, I don't even know. No, he was a blood though. But he got killed also around that time. So yeah. Then that's when she got, when she was with Slowpoke over there doing what they do and whatever. But then she went in and out of jail, like I said. But then when she finally got out, she started getting her life back together, and I was like really proud of her. She moved, ended up moving to Palmdale first, then she moved to Hemet, and she had a nice big house where she was at, and she was living comfortable, and she had just started a job. She didn't a job at the gas station, probably just barely a week or two, and got hired on the spot. Even the owner said, he just liked it her so much. Like it was just something about her. He knew that she didn't have no experience in nothing, but just how he felt she had like a good heart. It was something about her that he just said, "Oh, I'm gonna give her a chance," and he did.
Right. Right.
And he told us that when we had a candlelight there for her, because when we first pulled up, the people there was like, "No, y'all can't do that right here." But he came, pulled up in his Corvette. He was like, "Nah, they could do whatever for her right here. They no problem. They put it right in front of the store." He didn't, he just in that little time of him knowing her, he got to love her so much, and just by her aura, you know what I'm saying? He felt it just he even told us that. So it was just something about her. Like she could make you be pissed off too, because she used to piss me off, but I still loved her. I still loved her because that was her.
Rab,
You got to
Rab
do
say Shabo was more down than some of the homies.
it. Right. Right. Yeah, so she is very missed. It's been hard. It's been hard. It was her, then it was my parents. So it's been hard, but I'm taking it one day at a time. Some days are worse than others. But what can I do? I have my own family that I gotta be there for, you know.
Right, right, right. So
Like
how many kids you got now?
me, I only got three.
I just asked, Nancy.
I only got three.
I thought
20.
I thought maybe you added one.
No, 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 no. A 26-year-old, 20, how old is he? 23 and 19.
Who's 19?
Gigi.
Gigi.
That's the baby. The worstest one, the baby.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right, right.
You know how your parents tell you whatever you do to me, your kids gonna do it to you a million times? And that
Right.
was that was
That's
true.
true. That's
That's
because I be seeing Gigi. Well, I was seeing Gigi. Gigi, go home, girl. What you doing?
right. And what she do? Smile, huh? I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, okay. Girl,
Yep.
yeah. She got her
But I'm
thinking
glad.
cap.
Yeah. So when Shabo was doing her thing, did you ever go on any missions with Shabo?
Well, what type of
Besides that
vicious?
G ride, I'm talking about just hanging out, doing whatever y'all do.
Like I told you, we was in a G ride. Shit, that was a mission right there. While she in a G ride, and she had that G ride for a long time, for real. Cause she was rolling that car like it was her shit,
Right. She was whipping it up.
lifting it like it was her car though. You'd be like,
Uh-huh.
damn, yep, yep, yeah. She didn't kick. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we all missed it. I remember that day we were all over there at Jobo's house. That's what our hood got a lot of bowls and box in it.
Right. Yeah, a lot of bowls. Yeah.
Yeah. And we was at her repast and everything. You know, we was extra deep over that day. And I remember the homies almost got in a fight with the police that day. I think they was chasing Studio or something. You know.
Oh, there. The day of her funeral. Her funeral
Right.
at
Right.
Jobo. Yeah.
Right. I had filmed it, but I don't know what I did with that. I had filmed some of it though. I probably got it somewhere. I just
You
gotta
probably
check.
got it in the archives. You gotta dig it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
So when the
She
last time you been over there? Bro, you know what? I was over there about a week ago, and every time I go back, everything just looks so different to me.
you was over where?
Just all over the neighborhood.
I just went over there to my mom's house Saturday. I like really don't too much hang out though. Like I just try to be me, like to myself. I don't know. I just I don't
Eyeball,
know.
read this comment, Nancy. Here you go. Can you see that?
Yeah, Mel and Giggles. What was Pete's vibe like in general? Was he quiet and reserved, wild and loud, a bit of both? All respect. I'ma say, well, to me, I'ma say quiet and reserved, but maybe off that 8 ball and that Hennessy, it could be like a little bit of. I'm not gonna say wild, cause well, maybe and maybe both. A combination.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
A
I would agree
combination.
with you.
But I don't think he was like one of those persons that was loud, like just belligerent and just
He
like
wasn't there. He
no,
wasn't there. He wasn't there.
mm,
Yeah, you
no.
guys get y'all questions up because y'all got Nancy, y'all got giggles right here. You see she giggling and smiling, so she gonna answer some questions.
Yeah, yep. So you went over there not too long ago, huh?
Yeah, it was just, I just sometimes I just
Different.
ride around and just look, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
hit every block, see what I see, you know what I mean? Everything just
Mhm.
looks so different.
Different. Exactly. It does. Especially like when you live somewhere else and come back and it just feel different. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, it's not like okay, okay, because I don't want to take it like people take it like, oh, she moved and she ain't. No, I'm from Compton always, but I'm just saying it just feel different. It ain't like how it used to be. Like it just look different, feel different. It's just a whole difference. That's just how I look at it. But it's still home. It's still basically home. Shit. My mom's still there.
Girls from the town, homie.
Right.
That was enough to contend with because there was some personalities. East Bowl, Jobo, Kalibo, the
Right.
Beast, Lanice, and that Courtney.
Yeah, I was just with Courtney. She actually for my birthday was in August, but she actually took me to the concert in September. Yeah. The
Y'all stay at
the
y'all stay at the casino.
oh yeah, that's my spot though. I just came back from Harrah's in like San Diego County, like by Valley View and all of that.
If you make the wrong turn, you wind up in the canyon.
Oh my God, yeah, that's what I don't like. That's why I said you gotta always go when it's daytime, cause them curves,
Yes.
woo, them curves ain't
Yeah,
no joke.
if you don't know what you're doing up in Harris, you don't
Man,
want to go at
man,
night. You better know where
you
you're
know what
going.
I'm talking about. You know what I'm coming out of Temecula, going through them canyons.
Right.
No joke. Yeah. But yeah, just that we just went probably like a week ago. It was all right. Just a getaway. I didn't win nothing,
Giggles,
so
was you really rowdy back in the day?
was I rowdy?
Yeah, somebody asked you that.
Yeah, was you real rowdy back in the day? You could say that. Sometimes. Yeah, I think I
Gotta hit
was.
up the spotlight 29 in Coachella. Coachella.
I didn't
She,
go to that
knowing
one.
Nancy, she's probably been to every
No, I didn't
casino
go
up
to that
there.
one. I went to the one. No, I did go to 29 because that's like right by Fantasy, and I was stayed at Fantasy like 2, 3 months ago. So yeah, I did go. I like that was
Y'all,
nice, pretty nice. You know the
for those who
casino.
don't know, that's my homie Rab in the chat. That's Roberta and Candy's brother, Leonard. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Leonard. That's the homie
Yeah,
Rab right there, y'all.
yeah, that's my brother Rab right there. That's family. One house down from me, from us,
Exactly.
family. Yes, sir. But yeah,
He says a lot of money out there. So is that like what you do now? That's like one of your favorite pastimes to go to the casinos?
you know what? It actually is. It. I think it clears my mind. That's something that I like to do is push a damn button, and it's
Obviously,
even
you must be winning because you go a lot.
I win some, and I don't even bet a lot. You know, for me to like win. I mean, it's not like nothing huge. I ain't won nothing huge, but I mean, if you playing 50 cent and you hit something that's like 900, that's good off of 50 cent. You
That's
know,
darn good.
if you was playing $1 and you hit 1,000,
Hey,
that's good.
Nancy, I'm going home after that.
I try to, or else I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna just play this right here and not this. Or unless I'm winning my money back, I ain't gonna play nothing, you know.
Hey, but
And
Tisha and them be going too. Fancy and all them.
yeah, I've
Especially
seen them a
Tisha's.
couple of
Tisha stay in the
times.
casino.
Yeah. I've seen them a couple of times at San Manuel. Yeah, they like to go to the casino too. Yeah, I mean it's cool,
But
something to
Tisha
do.
play them cards. She
Yeah,
play that
she plays table games, huh?
huh?
Yeah, to the table games. I
Yeah,
play the
she good. She good at that stuff too.
yeah. I play the slots. Like Drac like to play craps, but not out here. He Cause it's not the same as it is in Nevada, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So he like when we in Vegas, he like to be on the tables too.
So how your husband get that name?
Drac, I guess from his teeth. How he get that name? Got a Dracula teeth? A tooth?
Drag bastard.
He just said because he a bastard. I don't know shit. He got Shrek. He get Shrek. Damn. Yeah. The pigeon dude, huh? Love him some pigeons. He wish he had some birds right now.
Yeah.
I
That's part of their culture right there. It's pit
I
bulls,
got yeah.
pigeons, low
Yeah.
riders, you know, all
Yeah.
that's a part of it. What's up, Johnny Red? How you doing?
Yes, sir, it is. I got him hooked on the casino now. He want to go more than me.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Well, shoot, man. You know what it do. It ain't but a hop, skip, and a jump.
They're only 30 minutes away.
See? That part right there.
Right. But I don't feel like giving them no money right now. For real. Yeah.
Here go a question for you right there.
Who was Pete's best friend growing up? Mm. Okay, Melly Mel, you think of somebody in your head that you think, and then I'm gonna say what I think, and then I'm
It's
gonna
out of
just say,
Big Rock and Turtle.
oh damn, I think it was to me, I think it was D Dog. I'm not going, you know, that's who I think it was. I mean, they was
Okay.
more when they was younger, when they first started out. So
Uh-huh.
I think him, D Dog,
But Big Rock
D
was right
Dog.
there too now.
No, yeah, yeah, but I'm talking like yeah, but like at the
But Turtle
beginning,
Turtle was more like a big brother to him though.
yeah, that was more like a brother, but they saying like a friend. Like Rab was like more like a brother. So that's why I'm not saying him because it's more like a brother, like family, a brother.
Right.
But as a best friend, I'ma say D Dog and then Rock probably. But that's like basically all I know. That's who I think, but I don't know. They didn't really say like who my bestie is back then, you know? I just
There
by
go
me
another
observing.
question right there for you.
Is Drac from Santana? Yes, he's from Santana.
I told y'all I told y'all Nancy married in the hood.
Yes, he's from Santana.
They not knowing Nancy.
Yeah.
When the last time you talked to Kalibo?
Kalibo, like I haven't seen her in a minute, but I talked to her probably texting wise not too long ago. But as in seeing everybody, I haven't seen anybody like recently. I mean, I haven't went out there to like to anything. Maybe I'll see him if, when I go to Dominique birthday party coming up.
What about
See if
Tubbs party? Tubbs party when Saturday?
it is. See,
Yeah,
maybe then, right?
right, right. But we
But
ain't
I
gonna
know,
say where is it at. Don't say
yeah,
where
that's
it's
what I'm
at.
saying. But I know Dominique having a party soon, so I know it's more
Okay.
female. Yeah, that'll be there. You know.
Right, 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 right. Yeah, it's
Yes.
always fun when we get together, and enjoy it. Everybody enjoy it. Have a good time. Eat some good food. People do their little smoke, their little drink or whatever. You know,
And
it's all
reminisce.
love. You didn't
They're good.
come. You didn't come to my brother's thing, huh?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I know I should have went, huh? I was out there,
Yeah, it
y'all.
was.
I
It was off the chain. It was off the
seen,
chain. You
seen
didn't
a
see
little
me,
video.
Bruno. Me,
I
Bruno,
seen
Gertz, all of us on the
a little
360.
video. Yeah, oh yeah, I seen that. Could y'all fit on that thing? Is it that little or is it big?
It was big for. It's big enough for 4 people to get on there.
Yeah, and it spin around or the camera spin around.
The camera spin around,
And so you just stand there and the camera spin
basically.
around. I was like, damn, I'll fall on that. I didn't know it was the camera spin around.
Yeah, because if the table spin around, you be done fell off that thing.
Right. Especially buzzing.
Right, right.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah.
There you go. There go another question.
What type of cars Pete had? Hmm. He had a luxury sport and he had like I said that 6'4" that Turtle gave him. And he had the 5.0s, a couple of them.
Right.
What else he have? That's like basically all I could really think
That
of.
part that full turtle gaming boy, he loved that thing.
Right, and it was not even fixed up or nothing. You know,
tell,
he
tell us
he didn't.
about that. Tell us about Pete and that 64,
Man,
Nancy.
He didn't care. He didn't care. He put some beat in it and he was rolling. He didn't care, that he was rolling. But that car was a good car. It just wasn't fixed up, like probably painted and whatever. But it had some shit in it, like the hydraulics and all of that. It had the shit in it. It's just
Right.
when he didn't do nothing but put music in there and was rolling it like that. Yeah. And he was rolling, rolling. You couldn't tell
Yeah,
him nothing.
Turtle will bless people with cars all the time, y'all. For those
Mhm.
who want to know,
Yep, it was
and
that light
Pete was
blue
well
six.
deserving of that 64.
Still remember light blue 6'4", hard top.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
You probably tried to steal it.
You want me to give you, yeah, whatever. I ain't messing with his shit. He'll be on me. Mhm. Then he had the 5.0s was like the last cars he had, and he wrecked. He probably had like three of them because he wrecked them. I mean, when his leg was broke, I don't know how you think you're gonna drive a car that's a stick shift in the rain. So he crashed that car. It's just yeah. Probably had like yeah,
He would have
yeah,
stayed Tanner.
right.
I remember when I went to I went somewhere and Juju was there, right?
Mhm.
And Juju realized I was on the yard, and Juju came and gave me a big ass bag of stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Every south side on that yard was looking. They was
Right.
all looking like, what the heck? And but they didn't question it.
Right. Right. I believe that.
Juju, yeah, they didn't
For
question it. Juju had that big old block Santana on his back too.
exactly. He did. He did. He sure
Yeah,
did. He sure
yeah.
did.
So
Like I
I've been
mhm.
I've been in the pen with a couple of my homies, man, and they did their thing, but they stayed true to what they need to stay true to.
Right. And if you get down like that, that's how it gotta be. It don't matter about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? In my
This was
opinion, I mean,
Bolton said OG Pete looked like a light skinned brother.
they thought he was till he whip out talking Spanish. Then they'll be like, "What?" Like the AMPM incident. See, you didn't let me see that. Say the AMPM incident. Like when we was coming, who funeral we was coming? I think we was going to Big Bam funeral or something. The AMPM that used to be under the bridge on Rosecrans. We was
Uh-huh.
getting gas or something, but it was some Mexican paisas like on the next pump, but they was like looking at us like talking shit, like, but and I was like finna say something, but he told me to shut up, like don't say nothing. He got it. And he just started saying shit back to him like in Spanish. They like looked at him like, what the fuck? How this black dude know Spanish? You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy because they thought they could say shit and he didn't know what they was talking about, but they
Right,
got they butts. Yeah. It was like
right,
whatever. When he said something, it was like they was scared. Then they didn't want to do nothing, you know? And
right.
that's how it was
Oh
pretty
yeah, he was
much.
always in the cut. He was
Hmm.
always in the cut. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, he was definitely on the translation side of the game
Right.
when we was
And,
in
and
negotiations.
and yeah, and not like a little Spanish, like fluent Spanish. We know fluent Spanish. You know what I'm saying? That's all my
Right,
mom and dad talk is Spanish. I mean, they understand English and everything, know what you saying, but Spanish. That's what we was talking at home. Spanish.
right.
Yeah. So.
So how old is Pete's daughter now?
Ooh. Okay. I think she 30.
30? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. 30. 91. She was born in 91.
Did
Yeah,
Pete used to
30.
get his bikes from Manny's too?
Who didn't? You know, everybody used to go to Manny's. Even when you didn't used to get a bike, you used to go get air in your bike at Manny's. Let me go get some
Yeah,
air
that's
from
true.
Manny's.
That's true. Manny had some of the coldest lowrider bikes.
Right. Even any other kind of bike, or go get your tire fixed or something. Even Gigi was
Right.
telling me the other day. I remember Grandpa used to take me down here to give me my tire fixed at Manny's. You know, even my kids know about Manny's, and Manny's
Right.
still there right now. You know.
Yeah, he kept them goddammits on him, man. That's all. And then we got Slick in there. Slick is from Campanella's. He say he from East Africa. But you know Slick, Nancy?
No, I think I seen the interview that you did with him though.
Yeah.
I think the guy that got like the horses and stuff. He got horses
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's him.
Yeah.
He ain't doing nothing. He just here you go, Slick. Let's see. There you go, Slick. Did Pete finish high school?
I don't think so. And the youth authority,
I know. Hey, man, listen. Pete was a full-time Crip, bro.
probably in the youth authority. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if in Paso or TS or one of them.
Yeah, Marlene, he do got a zoo in his backyard. Man got
Yeah.
chickens and goats. He jumped on that little. Did you see when he jumped on that little horse?
No, I gotta go look. A little horse?
Yeah, he got on a little horse and started riding around. He started whooping his ass.
Damn.
Giddy up, giddy up. Yeah, he's always fun to be over. But he got a nice little ranch over there in Richland Farms, man.
Yeah, it looked pretty big, and that's nice. So that's something. That's something to keep you occupied. Animals.
Yeah. Yeah. So when y'all going? When y'all? You say you might come back down Saturday, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I probably
Okay.
will.
Well, we've been on here an
Or
hour,
sooner.
Nancy.
Okay, well maybe sooner than that because I gotta go to the cemetery and visit my folks. You know.
Okay. Well, Nancy, I appreciate you coming on with us. You know, as always, it's always good to see you, hear you, see you smiling and laughing. Send my love to Drake Bastard. Tell Gigi to be good. And the other
Okay.
kids are already good. So you only thing you gotta do is tell Gigi, say, Professor Melly
Any
Mel said you better be good.
anytime I'll be on the. You know I gotta bless the hood postman. You know
Right
anytime.
on, right on. So hey, so when that dope content hit, it'll feel like
Right.
it's the first and the 15th.
Exactly. Be at that mailbox.
Got that mailbox. All right, good night,
Right.
Nancy. I love
All
you.
right. Love you too.
All right, bye. So yes, we had Nancy in the chat room, man. We got the wisdom out the way. It was a great day. Once again, we had a great guest. She's always fun. Been, one of my real homegirls. I love her. Um, really, just been a blessing to the neighborhood. Everybody over there is like a blessing. You know what I mean? The people that I grew up in, like her family, Rap is in the chat. I can connect the dots on them. When I'm dealing with people and I can connect the dots, other words, I can run your lineage, your father, your mother, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your aunties. That means a lot, you know what I mean? But there's some people often show up to these neighborhoods that come in and try to participate in something that they never knew nothing about or grew up in. You know what I mean? You got to be very suspicious of those individuals. You can't just, you know, turn over the keys to the car to them, is so to speak. You know. But anybody got any more questions? We can get in a couple of questions before I jump off. I appreciate you guys coming on, you know, jumping in live. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. You know, we in the mail room. The mail machine is sorting. The money counter is counting. So we on. You know, we got Marlena, we got Lisa, we got Eyeball Torres, we got Bolton, we got Yeshua Muhammad. Man, we got everybody up in here, man. We even had Slick. Where you at, Slick? Slick ran away. I was trying to get him up in the chat before I get off. We got my man Johnny Red. Is Slick still in there? Priscilla Allen. You're late. What's up, Priscilla? How are you? Outsiders can contaminate a neighborhood. Be careful. You're right, bro. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely 100% correct, man. Because they don't have nothing, you know what I mean, that's holding them back, or, you know, people that grow up in with you and know all your family and stuff, man, they're a little more reluctant to do something crazy. Right on, bro. I appreciate it, Jeff. Right on, man. We got Priscilla Allen. She's the miracle juice lady. She makes miracle juices. She makes miracle juices for everything. She gets you back healthy. Yeah, you appreciate Giggles coming in, man. We love Giggles, man. You know, like I say, man, I'm gonna try to get Lanice up in here, the beast. Y'all gonna really love her, man. I'm talking about this lady fight, man. She fight harder than most dudes. She got hands like Killer Wayne. Slick ran off. He don't want none of this, Marlena. Slick ran off. He had to go tend his chickens and pigeons and goats and horses. That's why you got the flashlights up there looking for him. Big Deb, he gone. Big Devil out. You know what? I haven't had a chance to watch that series. I think it's a really good thing. But a couple of questions for you guys. What do you guys think about? Did you guys see Kanye? You know, he wants to do a concert with Drake. You know, to help free Larry Hoover. You guys have any thoughts about that? Also, when you think about Travis Scott, man, with his situation over there at the Astroworld concert, is he liable? Hey, come more. I have no idea, man. Right on, Priscilla. Thank you. You're welcome. So, you know, what you guys thoughts on that, on the Astroworld with Travis Scott, man? You know, is he liable? Oh, he worshiped the devil. Explain. Free Larry Hoover, the chief. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Who you talking about? Kanye worshiped the devil? Yeah, that's true. Bro. I agree with you, eyeball. I agree with you there. That brother say he think they Lucifer worship. Yeah, I don't know. No rapper can control the crowd. Yeah, true. You know what I mean? But they found out what was it, what's the name? Nation? What's it called? Live Nation? That get put on to promote these concerts. They got clauses in their when you buy a ticket from them, You buy one of their tickets, man, it's already written in the bylaws that you're responsible for whatever happened. So I don't think people read the fine print, you know. Priscilla, I would say anybody mess with the Kardashians already worship the devil. Explain, Priscilla. So are you saying that the whole Kardashian family are devils? I don't know, man. They turned Bruce Jenner into a gay lady. They had a Lamar Odom on crack. Poor Chris Humphries, they made him go crazy. Ray J ran away from him. Uh, let's say who else? They drove Kanye. He went absolutely crazy. Okay, you think he's still liable? I don't. I think he's going to get out of it, Marlena. I was reading some laws on it, and I was reading because if you go read it, it's. I think the promoters are Live Nation, I believe, and you got to go read the once they sell a ticket, they put the liability on the individual that purchased the ticket. It's in their bylaws. So I don't know. And Texas is like I think a stickler for those laws. So the Kardashians are fake booty devils. Wow. I think they cheap out of the security and planning. Well, yeah. You're right. That slick Illuminati stuff, evil stuff, still going on. You think so? Erica Badu and Kim Kardashian got the goddamn it. Wow. Yeah, rap music has taken on a whole new persona, man. If you really think about what's going on with it, you know what I mean? But it is the driving force. It seems to be the driving force of the culture now. And I don't know necessarily all it is that. There's still some good rap music, but there's a whole lot of bad stuff out there. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm sure they're going to be filed. Definitely going to be filed. I don't know if they're going to proceed or they're going to make it to the will the judge actually take the and let them go by, proceed rather, you know, we'll see. Somebody has culpability. What's the recipe? Somebody has to have the culpability, right, Marlena? Exactly. Joshua Muhammad Ali said. Travis Scott might start doing moonlight down at the red line or the purple line underground, start doing rap concerts down there from here on out, just a couple of people, late at night or something. I don't know. Yeah, the streets used to influence the rappers, but now the rappers influence the streets. You're right. Well, clearly that's don't happen. That rap culture is definitely influencing the street now. Kylie is smart. BC, if she is married to him, I'll sue her too. You ruthless. You ruthless, Marlena. You ruthless. You going for the whole family, huh? Throw Chris Jenner up in there, Bruce, all of them. Throw Kim, Chloe, Courtney. I'm gonna sue Black China too if she's still hanging out over there. It was Chris Jenner's 66th birthday the night of the Astro World. They saying that she's the head witch. Wow. Yeah, I got what you were saying. She's the head witch. Yes, somebody is culpable. Live Nation will not take the hit of this one, but Travis will. Just wait and see. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what it is. It's a waiting game. Lisa Jackson says it's like, whoa. It's like, whoa. That's Black Rob's song. Yep, all the Kardashians. I'm coming for the whole family. Even Black China too. They might have to go sell their booties and titties and stuff, to come up with the money. You know what? That's an interesting thing. What does he rap about? But he has he had an interesting beat with him and Young Thug and somebody. Man, I thought that was kind of satanic. You notice that they all got to have a brother leave. He is still, I mean, he's still messed up. Yeah, in the head. What are they doing? Casting spells? Yeah, that's true. They're doing something. It's definitely not pearls. They're not casting pearls over there. Young Thug's a homosexual. Yeah, you remember that song him and Travis Scott had? Man, it was just strange, man. The auto tunes. Pick up the phones is the only song I know. Young Thug changed the game with that. How so, Yeshua? I mean, can y'all see me pretty good? I don't know if I need to change the time to 5 o'clock because now the sun go down a lot earlier. What do you guys think? Keep it at still stay at 6, as long as y'all can see me, right? Antidote was my favorite. I don't even know if I had a favorite with any of those people. Oh, I like what was that? Purple with Young Thug. Was that Young Thug? Oprah Winfrey, Purple. He was talking about she got that purple something. Young Thug changed the game when he came out with the camera. Oh, okay. I can see you right on, right on. Thank you. I appreciate that. He may dress red, but he's a gangster and got a strong team behind him. Okay. Young Thug's been exposed to us. He's a homosexual. So what makes you think what so I think everything that Kanye did with Soldier Boy, Drake, Jay-Z, and all the other people he was called, I think it was a publicity stunt. What you guys I think it was a marketing thing, man. And, you know, what's your thoughts on that? Marlena Williams, you should interview. Let's see, what did he say? You should interview Professor Melly Mill. He seems very knowledgeable, charismatic, and likely articulate. I appreciate that, brother. Whatever music you grew up on listening to, think that it is the best music. It is the same for everyone, whether you black, brown, or white, etc. Yes, they selling souls. It's a lot of sacrificing for their insurance. Rappers are not making it to the 1 year these days. You think they make it 1 year, they out of there, huh? Yeah, because if you think about what was that Mo 3, King Von, man, I man, I listened to King Von, Took Her to the O. I like that song right there. Took Her to the O by King Von. It was a lot of rappers died last year. A lot, you know. Kanye losing his mind. Kanye is unstable. Let's pray for him. Melly Mel, love the content, but what about you get on this Lakers heat with my 14-year-old young man? Keep it coming. Okay, right on, bro. King Von was a good rapper. Yeah. What was the other brother that got killed? He got killed in L.A. Or remember they discovered his location. And God T. Birdman and Lil Wayne admitted on the beat that the kiss on the lips and the people still embrace cash money. After that, I knew they would accept the man wearing injustice and grabbing it. Like, yeah, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pop Smoke, yeah, that's right. That's another one lost his life senselessly. You know, there was no man over a few coins. What they get? A few coins, some weed, some jewelry. Was that enough to spend the rest of your life in prison? I think not. Very bad move on their part. Very bad move. That's what I'm saying, man. We got all these people that got these social dis dysfunctional, very dysfunctional in the society because everything is so limited in their thinking. You know what I mean? Their thinking is like all boxed up. You know, nobody thinks outside the box. Nobody looks outside their community, their neighborhood, or the few blocks that they travel on. They believe that's their world. You know. So how can they get beyond that if you don't think beyond that or look beyond that? Cash Money set the stage to come out. I was 7 years old when Lil Wayne kissed Birdman. Wow. You think the music industry is getting them to sell their souls and use them to spread their agendas? Yeah, that could be closer to the truth than what we realize, Cutmore. You know. And then you got I don't know if you guys familiar with the boule. Anybody in there familiar with the boule? There's a guy named Steve Coakley. Lil Nas X is a problem, definitely. There's a guy named Steve Coakley, and he speaks about the Black Boule. This is the real secret society to the Jay Z's and the Nas's and all these different people that they belong to. Dr. Dre, all of them are part of it. And all of it is driven by ritual. It's all ritualistic. Some of it, some of it is woven into their own music. You know what I mean? Kanye does it too. He puts things in his music. I guess they all of them was kind of like Machiavellian. You know, they come on across as that. You know, putting secret messages and things in the music, and they're on there come back and point it out. Just like what's the movie that just came out? The Harder They Fall. And then what was it? Regina King pointed out that C.A. Bozeman was on the side of it. I didn't even notice that watching the movie. Great movie, by the way. But all these movies and everything. Joseph White, what is it? Boule is the Black Illuminati. Definitely. Definitely what that is. You ever thought about doing a slideshow of pictures from the block? Yeah, that's possible. I just got a picture of Big J Dog now, man. I'm gonna throw it up at some point. I think Dre's a homosexuality looks at the women and he's with the side look like a man. Hmm. That's crazy, man. I remember one time I was riding a 64 rag, man, and me and my brother and Twin was in his glass house. My brother was in his 65. We was going to get our cars washed. And some girls passed by me and they start screaming and hollering. And we pull up in the car wash. He flipped around. They pulled up in there right behind us and they asked me for my autograph. And I'm thinking like, well, I signed it, Melly Mel. He said, "You not Dre?" I said, "No, I ain't no Dre." Because you see a black man rolling a 64 rag Chevy going up the car wash. Why you got to be Dr. Dre? Don't come to Compton. He can't remember the last time he was in Compton, except to film that movie. And then he had 100 bodyguards. Yeah, that's a great movie, JS. Go check it out, man. The Harder They Fall. Anybody who haven't seen it, go check it out. Yeah, true story, Hendrix. Wait a minute, Lisa Jackson. He left a beautiful woman for a monster. That's true though, Yashua Muhammad. He got with that devil, man. Definitely. Rappers think it's soft to have a legal arm. I think it's smart to keep you out of trouble. Especially if you got that kind of money, you know what I mean? Keep you out of trouble. Because people's gonna come at you, man, because they looking to provoke you, they looking for you to act out or do something so so they can cash in, bro. You know that? That's what it's all about. He looks like an orange. Yeah, King Von was it too. I like King Von. Go listen to my boy though. King Von took her to the O. Go listen to that. That's the one. Took her to the O. Oh. Well, anyway, it's been good, people. I appreciate you guys. Love you. Continue to be blessed. Be good. Be safe. Most of all, be well. Until the next time, we're looking forward to try to get in here on Friday. God damn it, Friday. God damn it, it's Friday. So once again, Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman. Click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. So when that dope content hit, it'll feel like it's the first and the 15th. You guys have a very blessed night, and I'll be speaking to you soon. And we'll see, can we get some fresh interviews in? Yep, jury, a Rolex. Peace, Professor. Right on, Eyeball. I appreciate you, man, for stopping by. Priscilla, Bolton, Yeshua, Marlena, Lisa, uh, Carnell, all you guys, man. Definitely Grizzly, all you guys. JS, Joseph, all you guys. MC, man. Much love to you too, Cutmore, man. Until the next time, man, I'll be looking forward to speaking to you guys on Friday. It'll be goddamn it Friday. Till then, we are out. We are out.